What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's NBA Talk with Jay. Nighttime. See what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody hitting me up. See what I'm saying? Helping me getting shit done, man. I appreciate y'all. I believe it. I believe it worked, my guys. I believe it worked, man. But I appreciate y'all helping me out any way that you can. Obviously, I come on here to help you guys out every single day. So I just appreciate you guys hitting me up. If I didn't get to DM you back, I appreciate you hitting me up. I'll get back to you at some point. Let's get some cash, though, my guys. As you guys know on the channel, it's all business here. You see what I'm saying? Let's get straight to it. Post your questions in the chat after I get to the games. I'll answer whatever questions I can, my guys. Let's get straight to it here, man. First game up, we're going to the streets of Indiana here. I love how it's all business here, guys. Pacers getting the point here at the house. They've won what? Not the Pacers 9-1 against the spread last 10 games, 8-2 straight up, 5 straight wins. Right, the last 5 have somewhat come over some weaker foes, but those first wins you have to give it to them. Right, they had some good wins, but regardless, I don't care. I think it comes to an end here tomorrow, my guys. It's coming to an end. The Timberwolves are playing a lot better, and it's crazy because they did the same thing last year. They didn't have good Rudy Gobert last year, but they were getting used to a new team. Obviously, they struggled out of the gate, and then before you know it, they put together a nice 5-6 game winning streak. I remember because one of the last games in that winning streak was versus the Miami Heat. Right? What did they do last game? Down double digits at the half. They come all the way back to win though, and that's what you like to see versus this Wolves team. They started playing defense in the second half here. I think they get the job done here. I'll be taking the Wolves here tomorrow. It's basically -1 or sitting at a pick. I'm rocking with the Wolves here. Like I say, Pacers been red hot, 9-1 against the spread. The last 5 games they've beat a banged up Raptor squad. They beat the Hornets, they beat the Rockets, and they beat the Magic twice, guys. So not totally impressed with that. Before that, they did go toe to toe with the Nuggets. They beat the Pelicans, beat the Heat, beat the Nets as well. So they've had some good wins, but I do think it's coming to an end. The Pacers, like I say, they're a great team. Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, they're balling over there. Buddy Hield is somewhat struggling, but regardless, this is a play on the Wolves. I think they keep it going here. They're 6-2 against the spread last 8 games in Indiana. 4 straight wins. They're gaining confidence and gaining momentum. They also match up really well across the board. It has plenty of size and length that they can throw up against this Indiana Pacers team here. And the Pacers maybe have the Nets on deck, maybe a little look ahead spot as well versus a top Eastern Conference, somewhat top Eastern Conference team. And the Wolves playing a Western Conference team here. I think the Wolves get them here, my guys. I think the Wolves get them here. Give me the Wolves here. Line open up at 2. It's coming down to pick. Money coming on the Pacers. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Give me the Wolves here. Oh, we howling with the Wolves tonight. With tomorrow night, my guys. I'll be on the Wolves -1. That is one of my top plays for the days, my guys. Let's get to the next game. Don't have much on it. Be perfectly honest with you. We got the Hornets here. We're going to the streets of Charlotte. We got the Hornets here. Laying 3.5 points versus the 76ers. Now the Sixers coming off a big win, national TV game with all their guys out, right? I don't like the spot for them. Do I want to take the Hornets land points? No, I don't, but I hope it makes sense. Sixers coming off a game where they weren't supposed to win. Now they probably tanked this game versus the Hornets. Obviously, the Hornets have the rest advantage over there as well. LaMelo Ball is still out, but I believe they got Gordon Hayward back. Regardless, man, I'm not betting this game. I don't really care about it. I'm here to tell you that I don't like the spot for the Sixers coming off such a big win where no one thought they can get it done at the house as well. Now you're on a home road back-to-back. Now you're the underdog here, still without your top 3 players. Thybul went out in the game. Tobias Harris injured his ankle. He came back, but as a basketball player, when you injure that ankle and you get off of it, you sleep, you wake up, and it swells up. So I wouldn't be surprised if Harris was out tomorrow. Maybe a scheduled loss for the Sixers tomorrow, guys. So as crazy as it sounds, if I had to bet the game, free bet, I'm betting the Hornets -3.5, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Cleveland here, guys. This is where let's get to some shit here. Let's get into some stuff here, guys. I feel a lot of plays. I might make 7 plays tomorrow. I'm not a volume guy, but I really do like 7 plays, man. Let's talk about it here. We got going to the streets of Cleveland. We have the Cavs laying 8.5 points versus the Portland Trailblazers, guys. What do we have here? I don't like the spot for the Cavs. We just cast a trifecta with them the other day. Now they're facing a Western Conference team. That you got the Blazers here. This is a bounce back J spot. They're off 3 straight losses, double revenge from last year as well. And this is a major sandwich spot for the Cavs. I love this Cavs team. I love finding spots to back them. I love them in the next game. I may have a bunch of money on the Cavs in their next game, but I don't like them in this spot. It's this sandwich spot. You're coming off a big game, playoff revenge versus the Atlanta Hawks, right? Now you play the Blazers without Dame Lillard. You're laying 8.5, 9 points. You have a huge look ahead spot to the Bucks on Friday. It's the interdivisional rival. You see what I'm saying? You have revenge as well because they just got smacked up by the Bucks not too long ago. I like the Cavs on Friday. I'll be all over the Cavs on Friday. I don't like them tomorrow, guys. I'll hadn't bet it yet, but I'll probably be on Blazers here, plus the points. Blazers are the perfect scrappy team that we like in this point range, right? They play defense. They have shooters out there. They probably won't. I wouldn't be surprised if they did win the game, but I like the 8.5 that they're getting here. Winnable type of game. I can see Cavs overlooking them. LeVert is out once again. We saw last game how they kind of hurt them, especially on the bench. I think he's going to rest this one up. They're going to get ready. They might rest somebody else. They're going to get ready for their game on Friday versus the Bucks. We like them to win their game on Friday versus the Bucks, but this could be a look ahead spot. I like the Blazers here, plus the 8.5. I'll probably get on some fire blaze them in this one, my guys. I actually like this spot quite a bit. Blazers plus 8.5. That's what I'm looking at heavily, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Toronto real quick. We got the Raptors laying a 1.5 versus the Brooklyn Nets. I won't really blow smoke up you. I don't have a lot on this game. Raptors, some injuries. Obviously, the Nets coming off a game where a lot of people thought they were going to win. What I'd like to do is when the team, even though they're on back-to-back, coming off a game where everyone was on them and thought they were going to win, now I'd like to take them. So I lean Nets here. Raptors have a ton of injuries that are walking wounded right now. It's a tough game for me, guys. I wouldn't be surprised whichever outcome happens. Nets are 0-3-1 against the spread last 4, playing on the 0 days rest. Obviously, it's a different. This is a different team right now. Now, something to look at. Watanabe didn't play tonight. He used to play for the Raptors over there. He's one of the most important players for the Nets right now. I don't know if you guys are really watching. Watanabe is shooting over a 50% clip from 3-point. He's playing really hard right now. He used to play for the Raptors. So I'm saying he could have a huge game here. He probably sat out tonight, so he can play tomorrow. I'd still lean Nets here, and Watanabe makes all the difference for them as well. This is a very deep team. Raptors banged up right now. Scotty Barnes may not even play. Something to watch out for. They said it was his knee. I saw him turn his ankle. So if it's ankle and knee, don't be surprised if Scotty's out tomorrow. Otto Porter's already out. They do get Gary Trent Jr. back and Boucher. Siakam's still out. Precious Achiuwa still out. I lean Nets there, plus the 1.5. Let me just see real quick. I don't like to force plays. I could force something here, but it's Nets or nothing. I think the Nets get it done. Yeah, so they've covered. They're 4-2 against the spread last 6 versus Raptors. 2-2 straight up last 2. They won the meeting this year, October 21st. That's when the Nets were really even struggling as well. I'd lean Nets here, plus the 1.5. If I had to bet it, that's the way I'd be looking. Let's go over here. I'm not here to waste your time. Let's go over here to the streets of Boston here. We have the Celtics laying 4.5 points here versus the Mavs. This line opened up at 7. The info, Dinwiddie separated his shoulder last game. He said it popped in and popped out, went right back in. So it's sore. That's happened to me before. It took maybe 3 to 5 days for me to get back right. Total dislocation, you're going to be out for a while, but back out and back in, you might be all right. Dinwiddie questionable. He probably won't play here, but even bigger here, guys, Celtics. Jason Tatum rolled his ankle last game. It's kind of bad as well. He's questionable here. Don't see why they would play him, in all honesty here. You're going up against a Western Conference foe here. You're about to get the day off the next day. You see what I'm saying? No one's playing on Thanksgiving. I don't like this spot for the Celtics here, guys. Let me see. So Mavs 4-0 straight up and 3-1 against the spread last 4 versus the Boston Celtics. 10-3 against the spread last 13 in Boston. They're off 2 days rest. Celtics 9-game win streak snapped. Once that happens, once you're on a long winning streak, this is in any sport, guys. I'm just trying to teach you something here. When you're on a long winning streak, and you finally do lose, the next game is an exhale spot as well, because you were going balls to the wall for so long. When you finally take the loss, it's like, all right, guys, it's not necessarily let's chill out, but we don't have a win streak to push for. It's the regular season here. So that's for that reason as well. That's also why I think Tatum probably sits here. They're off a 3-game road trip, first game back at the house, Thanksgiving coming up on deck. Who they have next as well? I thought they had somebody on deck, but regardless, I do think Tatum sits this game. So personally, I feel like if you like that, and that's why it's already come down from 7 to 6, and then 6 down to 4. Now 4.5s out there. I think Tatum sits. Yeah, no real look ahead. They got Kings, Washington, and Charlotte on deck, but I think Tatum probably sits this game. Wouldn't be surprised if the Mavs got the job done here, guys. A tough game to bet, but I'd probably look at Mavs. Even like if Dinwiddie and Tatum are out, I'd probably still lean Mavs. And if Tatum would be a huge loss, obviously. Mavs could really own them inside the paint, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Miami here. We have the Miami Heat laying a 1.5 versus the Washington Wizards here. I'd like to take the Heat here, to be honest with you. This is a must-win J spot, if you ask me. Quick revenge spot as well from the Heat. They lost 107 to 106 in overtime November 18th. There was no Jimmy Butler, no Tyler Hero, no Bam Adebayo, and you still only lost by 1. They had the lead. Wizards had to come back and win that game, if I'm not mistaken. So without all your guys, you still lost by a point in overtime in Washington as well. Wizards are coming. This is their first game on the road after a 6-game homestand. So they were supposed to win that game after being at the house for a while. So like I say, Heat, all 4 straight losses. They showed plenty of fight in the last game versus the Timberwolves. Came out smoking hot, up at the first quarter, up double digits at the half. They just ran out of gas there. I believe it was maybe 4th and 6 nights all on the road. They ran out of gas. You can't fault them too much for that. But they are a desperate team. They're playing like it as well. Bradley Beal, I think he has like a thigh injury or something like that. He's questionable. Him and Monte Morris as well. Bam should be back. Jimmy is still out, but the Heat should get the job done versus the Wizards here. It's a fade spot for them. First game on the road as well after 6 straight home games. The Heat should get it done tomorrow. I'll probably be betting Heat -1.5 tomorrow, guys. So so far, Blazers, Wolves, Heat. Those are all top plays, in my opinion. Those are all the spots. I think they're cashing. Simple. Sometimes you can't really be scared. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. I'll recap at the end of the show, man. What y'all got saying in the chat. Yeah, Jerry say grab that 4.5 now. Yeah, I appreciate you, Mitchell. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, you don't have to DM me anymore, my guys. I appreciate you guys. Yes, sir. Kings, my guy. Yeah, let's talk about it. What you say, Jerry? What's your theory? He said bingo. He said bingo, J Money. My theory, can't trust Mavs right now. AD is down. Oh boy. Fade teams off 4 straight wins if home fave and lost last game. Okay. I couldn't talk you off that. Fade teams off 4 straight wins if home fave and lost last game. Okay, I see you saying 1-4 and then they had lost. I could dig it. I dig what you're saying there. But let's get over here to the streets of Atlanta here. I woke the baby up. Last time I believe we cashed, so I'm sorry. I woke the baby, but trying to get some cash here. Got to take care of you, baby. But we going to the streets of Atlanta here, guys. We got the Hawks land 6 points here. I'll tell you right now, I might take the Kings again. This team is freaking red hot right now. So this is what I'm looking at, right? Kings, #1 offensive rating in the NBA, not just last 5 games, in the NBA for the whole season. They're 7-1 against the spread last 8 games. This is also a double revenge spot as well from last year. 7 straight wins for the Kings. Huerter, revenge game as well. Hawks trade him away. He wasn't happy about it at first. I believe he's a lot more happier now with this Kings team, though. But at first, he wasn't happy about it. They're 5-0 against the spread last 5 back-to-backs. The Kings are. So back-to-backs hadn't really seemed to affect them, to be honest with you. Hawks, they're disconnected. Remember what I tell you guys. When I tell you John Collins, as long as he's on this Hawks team so far, they're going to be disconnected. I'm not sure because no one really wants him, but the Hawks are shopping him around hard. They found something in A.J. Griffin. They like the way he plays with the team a lot better. Collins is still starting right now, but I think he had a good game last game, but I still think they're disconnected from the team. What I sense, they're not passing him the ball. They're ready for him to be traded. So that's just what I see with the Hawks right now. I'm not laying 6 with them. I know that they have the rest advantage. They're at the house. They're coming off a loss. I don't care. Kings are red hot. I'd only be looking towards taking the points with the Kings. Obviously, they're at the rest disadvantage, but they are 5-0 against the spread last 5 back-to-backs, and they're catching points here. team that's won 7 straight. I know, I mean, like I say, they could get smacked up here, but I'm not going against them here, trying to catch the falling knife. Let me see. The Hawks 1-4 against the spread last 5, 1-4 against the spread last 5 versus winning teams as well. So I'm not laying 6 with the Hawks. Could actually see what they did versus the Raptors, maybe win the game by 2 to 3 points. So heavily lean to the Kings. Could not talk you off of rolling with the Kings, guys. They're red hot right now. They're balling out of their minds. Let's go over here to the streets of OKC here. We got the Thunder. We got the Thunder here getting 2 points versus the Nuggets. Guys, what I'd say is watch this game. Obviously, I'm doing the show right now, and I have to do a podcast to record right after this. Watch this game. Watch the Nuggets game right now. It looks like they're down by 2 versus Detroit right now, 81-79 with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. We want the Nuggets to win this game in a close one, though. Jokic, this is what I think is going to happen, guys. I might be going to the casino right after this to bet this game. Jokic, Murray coming back today, conditioning, coming in off of sickness as well. Who else? Bones Highland, Jokic, and Murray and Gordon all coming back today. Now, especially with Jokic and Murray, you don't really want to play a back-to-back when you're coming back into the lineup. You see what I'm saying? Just starting to catch your wind again. I think Jokic and Murray might rest tomorrow. It's not a guarantee, but this is a double revenge spot for the Thunder, man. They're off 2 straight losses already. They're off 2 losses back to back. It's a double revenge spot from this year. They've lost twice to the Nuggets already. Line shortening up. Last time Nuggets laid 6.5 on the road in OKC. They blew them out. Now they come down, open up at -2. This line is all over the Thunder here. The Nuggets have the Clippers on deck as well. What do we like to do with the Nuggets? We fade them before big games. This is all the more reason why Jokic and Murray might sit. I know that they have the day off, and Jokic, he ready for Thanksgiving. You see what I'm saying? But this is a look-ahead spot if you ask me. Nuggets also 3-8-1 against the spread last 12 back-to-backs. They're 1-5 against the spread last 6 meetings as well versus the Thunder there, guys. So this line is super short. I think it's short for a reason. I think the books sense what I'm sensing. Nuggets probably looking ahead to the Clippers. Probably don't care about this game. I think the Thunder should win this game straight up. I would not be a bit surprised to see the Thunder close as the favorite in this game, my guys. Jokic ready for Thanksgiving? No, facts, bro. Yeah, no, you got to get those angles, bro. You got to get those angles in the NBA, and you just keep going with them. Once you see something, you can literally go with those angles for years and years, guys. Bones Highland left the game. That's not good. Their bench takes a huge hit when he's out, guys. So watch this game. We want the Nuggets to win, but win in a close one. We want this one to go all the way down to the wire, my guys. So watch this Nuggets versus Pistons game right now. I like the Thunder tomorrow. I'll probably be betting Thunder plus the 2 tomorrow. We want to fade Nuggets right before big games, and they have a big game on deck, guys. So Thunder plus the 2 would be the top play in that one, my guys. The baby is down there crying. She's down there crying. She likes the dog as well, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Milwaukee here, guys. We got the Bucks laying 7.5 points at the house versus the Bulls, man. I'd like to take the Bulls here, guys. I'd like to take the Bulls here. Let me see now. Playoff revenge game, Jay, man. This is what I like to do. I really take these angles every single time, and they cash at a high rate as well. Now, you got the Bulls here coming off a confidence-boosting win versus the Celtics. They just stopped the Celtics' 9-game win streak. I mean, what else more do you want to have your confidence? You know what I'm saying? They're playing a little bit more defense this year. That's why I sense. Billy Donovan senses as well. He says, you know what? We're playing a little bit better versus these top-tier teams this year. Last year, we would have got blown out in these type of games. This year, we're taking these games a lot more serious, doing a lot of the little things right. And he's right as well. LaVine and DeRozan, I expect them to step up in this game. When you get kicked out by a team in the playoffs, you're working on your game all summer, thinking about, damn, these Bucks can put me out the playoffs. First game, I see them again. We got to take care of their ass, man. That's what I think they're going to do as well. 9-4 against the spread last 13 in Milwaukee. Bucks only 1-4 against the spread last 5 games. They have the Cavs on deck as well. Even though they're probably going to lose their game, they're still probably going to look ahead to the Cavs, man. They're probably going to look at this like, man, we own the Bulls, guys. Obviously, they smacked them up last year in the playoffs, but I'll probably be betting Bulls plus the 7.5 tomorrow. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see them win the game, but I definitely see them keeping it close. Maybe Bucks win that game by 4 to 5 points, 3 or 4 points, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a close game, go down to the wire. Remember, the Bulls beat them in game 2 last year in Milwaukee as well. I think they can get it done. I think they have the tools to get it done here, my guys. But yeah, Bulls plus the 7.5. They will be the top play in that game, guys. It's a lot of great angles tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. That's my last really like top spot. But let's talk about a few more games. Let's go over here to the streets of San Antonio real quick. We got the Spurs getting 6 points versus the Pelicans. Pelicans, what they were laying 7. It's coming down. I'm not sure why it's coming down, in my opinion. Maybe it's because the Pelicans are like 1-9, 1-8 against the spread last 8 versus the Spurs. They hadn't fared well, but the Spurs is a doormat. They're a doormat right now, guys. Coming off a road trip, lost all 5 games. They were 1-4 against the spread on those games. Now, even more injuries here for the Spurs here, guys. So they do get Zach Collins back, but now doubtful. Josh Richardson coming off the bench. Jakob Poeltl starting center. That would be a huge loss for them. A team that really didn't already have size, guys. So watch out for that Poeltl injury. It's not a game that I'm super interested in right now, but I could only look towards the Pelicans here. They are 1-8 against the spread last 9 meetings, but this is a lot different Pelicans team, a lot different Spurs team, guys. So Pelicans are 6-1 against the spread last 7 versus teams with winning percentage less than 400. Pelicans also coming in winning 4 of the last 5 games and covered 4 of the last 5, but also first game on the road after 6 straight home games. Not necessarily the best of spots, but they could really overpower these guys if they wanted to, in my opinion. They do have Memphis on deck on Friday, but tough game. Would like to lean Pelicans, but I probably won't get there, guys. If I had a free play, though, I'm taking Pelicans. Spurs just – I'm not even sure if they're trying to win right now. And if Poeltl's out, they probably will still get smashed, guys. Let's go over to the streets of Utah real quick. Not much on this one. Jazz should smack them. Obviously, they're laying 11.5 here. Do I want to lay 11.5 with the Jazz? No, I don't. But they should smoke these guys here. Obviously, Pistons. This is the 5th game of a road trip. They're coming off a back-to-back. Some of the worst road back-to-backs are Utah to Denver and Denver to Utah. You're playing in back-to-back altitude. It's not a good spot, in my opinion. So Pistons, with all their guys they're missing, they should get smoked by 20. I don't want to lay 11.5 with the Jazz. Obviously, it's a market correction. They were getting points from everybody. Now they're laying 11.5. Should get it done the way they play basketball, but they could overlook the team as well as the Pistons. So tough game for me. Like I said, Jazz should smack them, but I can't lay 11.5 with them. Let's go over here to the streets of Golden State here, San Francisco. Last game up, guys. We got 300 people watching live late night. Hit the like button, subscribe as well if you can. Retweet the show as well, man. I'm here. See what I'm saying? I got a podcast to record in 30 minutes, and I'm here doing the show, man, for you guys. Giving you free picks before the line moves, man. Hit the like button and retweet as well, subscribe as well. Last game up. Got the Warriors laying 8.5 points here versus the Clippers. I don't like it. I know that the Warriors are 7-1 at the house. 7-1 against the spread at the house, but 7-1 straight up at the house. I don't like it. I think the Clippers can still. Now, Paul George is out. I had to start with that. Paul George is out in this game, but I don't care. Clippers still have Kawhi and the guys. They still have guys that can match up really well versus this Warriors team. So in my opinion here, Clippers plus the 8.5 should be the side. Warriors might win the game, but Clippers side, you got Terrence Mann, Norman Powell, Zubac down low to bang down low with Looney. You see what I'm saying? But off the bench here, Batum, John Wall, Robert Covington, which haven't been playing a lot, will probably play in this game. They have the better bench, in my opinion. First, this Warriors bench is really struggling right now. I think that's the main thing that they're struggling with. I'm not laying 8.5 with them versus a competent Western Conference team. Could be a top-tier type of team over there in the Western Conference. Clippers slowly putting things together. I think 8.5 is too much. I think this way over adjustment for Paul George being out. You see them win versus the Jazz with him out. I think they keep it going here. I lean Clippers plus 8. They say Kawhi is out. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. So Kawhi and PG out. That's not good, man. Fuck. Let me see. Let me look on the. I'm glad I hadn't bet the fucking game yet, but I still wouldn't be surprised if they covered the spread, man. I still wouldn't be surprised. Let me see, man. My guys say Kawhi is out. It's all good, man. I'll look at you. I hadn't bet the game. So yeah, he must have just got ruled out. Man. But I don't care. 9.5 is too much to play with them. The Clippers still have guys. They're a very deep team, man. We'll see what happens. Not something I'm huge on, but I still lean Clippers, guys. But it's not a top play on the card, but I still lean Clippers. I'd wait till the last minute. If it gets to 10, I'll be putting a little something in my pocket personally. I might not say it official, but yeah, I'd still be on Clippers. There's too many to lay with the Warriors, guys. It's a championship type of number. They're not playing championship basketball right now, man. So let's get to some free picks, guys. Let's get to some free picks. What y'all got going in the chat? What do y'all like tomorrow, guys? What are you guys liking on tomorrow's chat? One top play. Y'all posted in the chat right now before we get up out of here. We cashed that Kings. Let's keep it going tomorrow, my guys. Let's keep it going. I gotta go watch this Nuggets game. I gotta go see what's going on. If they win, if the Nuggets lose, then I probably won't be. I don't know if I'll be taking the Thunder, but regardless, it's still the Thunder spot. Still a Thunder spot. What you guys liking? Y'all don't like nothing, man. I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all don't like nothing, man. But any NFL? No, I'll look at it. I hadn't even looked at it a whole lot. All right, my guy said Moneyline Cam. What's up, Cam? Saying he liking T-Wolves first quarter. This one I'm on tomorrow. I already bet the Timberwolves. Now I hadn't bet the rest of them, but I still like these plays, guys. I still like these plays. Blazers off 3 straight losses. Cavs sandwich spot. Bucks on deck. I like Blazers there, plus the 8.5, plus the 9. Wolves 4 straight wins, gaining confidence. I think they keep it going. They're going to stop the Pacers streak tomorrow. Wolves match up really well with them. Wolves -1, top play of the day tomorrow. Still like Blazers plus the 9. Still like the Heat as well. Must win, Jay. Quick revenge spot as well. They just lost to the Wizards. This is a phase spot for the Wizards as well, coming off the 6 straight home games. Heat -1.5, man. That should be a must win, Jay type of spot there, guys. Bulls playoff revenge, confidence boosting win versus the Celtics. I think they keep it going, man. I'll probably end up on Bulls plus the 7.5, guys. With heavy lean to the Thunder, we're gonna see what happens with this Nuggets game. I really do think there could be a high chance that Jokic and Murray probably sit out tomorrow. Might be even more players than that. Thunder probably close as the favorite and knowing, guys. Mavs lean that way. I do think that Tatum sits. Dinwiddie may be out, but I do think the Celtics take a little exhale as well after going balls to the wall, 9 straight wins. Lean Kings as well, man. You see what they did tonight, got the win. Jay, stop betting against the Jazz. Bro, I'm fucking rich, bro. Do whatever the fuck I want. Kings getting 6. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, my guys. Kings getting 6. What? The Hawks disconnected right now. 1-4 against the spread last 5. Huerter revenge game. Look at those Huerter props tomorrow, guys. He's going to have something to say in Atlanta. So Wolves -1, top play. I'll probably be on Blazers plus 9, Heat -1.5, and Bulls plus the 7.5. Heavy lean to the Thunder plus 2. Heavy lean to the Kings plus the 6. Heavy lean to the Mavs plus the 4. Heavy lean to the Clippers as well, plus the 9.5. You see what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys, man. I really appreciate everybody, man. All the love, all of the genuine good people out there. I really do appreciate you. Everybody that's trying to help. See what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. We will come out on top, and we're gonna look back at this later in the year as millionaires. See what I'm saying? Like and laugh at this shit, man. But let's cash tomorrow, man. Some really good plays. See what I'm saying? Thursday obviously gonna be off, so really important to cash tomorrow before that off day. Hope you guys enjoy the time with your family. Let's get some cash, man. It's us against the bookies. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to cash, man. Dealing with a lot right now, but I'm still trying to cash, bro. It's simple. You see what I'm saying? I work for you guys. If y'all can, look out for me. Hit the like button, retweet, all that good stuff, man. Donations, all that good stuff, man. Yeah, man. Y'all haven't been sending donations no more, man, but it's all good. Let's get this cash. I appreciate y'all. It's us against the bookies. We will win, my guys. I'm back tomorrow. Let's get this cash. We out. Fucking go.